side shit. West side, east side, south side, north side, stand up. This for the city.
Ex-King guy.
This for Atlanta, it's only one T and that shit, nigga tapping, we put you on grammar. Watch I hit it like Ronald Okoye with all of my chain when you put me on camera. Raising the standard, we going for bandage, you know we still next to blow like a camera. I feel like River Renando in the city, my pocket collapse, I'ma step up and scramble. Shot it too bad, I'ma pick her and roll. Call me Trey Young, how I get in my zone. Y'all think y'all lit, come and catch us at home. Drake if I get it, hold on, cause I'm taking it home, yeah. Put some respect on my city, we lit. Atlanta United, they loving my kicks. And Dion, we're here, we've been up ever since. From Bucket to Vinings and back to the bricks. We next to blow. Tune in and see how I ball, yeah. They want to show. Turn on my city from summer to fall, yeah. Fuckin' we been as the ball. Fuckin' we been as the ball. Who got down, nigga? We got next. We got next, yeah.
Fires and it's net. Instead, they'll go inside. Throw up. Patterson who fumbled the last time he touched it. Cordero Patterson has a seam. Patterson splits it. Goodbye.
You are in the garden. You might as well take a bow.
On that motherfucker. I gotta get my hair right, man. I gotta get my hair done. Shout out of town. Hey, man, what is up? We are back. We are back for another episode of the Next2Ball podcast, man. Episode 17, man. I'm elated to be with y'all after this MLK weekend or MLK week last week. You know what I'm saying? What was it? It was Monday? MLK Day was Monday? Yeah, that's why I got on the jersey. Yeah, I knew I had it on for a reason. I'm right on time. Yeah, man. Happy MLK Day to y'all, to all the niggas who don't got no job but still celebrated it anyway, to the niggas who still had to go work for the white man on that day. Rethink your life, my nigga. But yeah, man, it's a good week, man. Good morning, Atlanta. Good afternoon, Georgia. And good evening to the world, man. We are back. Like I say, man, episode 17. A lot has happened, man. Playoffs going on. Falcons interviewed Bill Belichick. Falcons interviewed Bill Belichick. We interviewed Harbaugh, so we got the ball rolling. I know people been in my DM. Hey, and I love that y'all. I love the few. I ain't gonna just say it's thousands of people just hit me up as for my opinion and shit like that. But I do love the people who are starting to ask me, hey, what you think about this? What you think about Belichick come in and shit like that? Because, you know what I'm saying, man, it lets me know niggas is out here tuned in to the knowledge that I'm dropping. But what I will say about the Belichick situation, and I do appreciate all y'all, man. I swear I love y'all, man. To all my fans. Matter of fact, before we even get into it, y'all got to make sure, because the next time I see y'all, the show will be done already happened. Come to the Smoke Show on January 25th at Uptown Comedy Corner. Bring your best weed. Comedians going to be going up, going crazy. We got K-Dub. We got K-Dub this week, next week, so it's gonna be lit. The first one of the year, pop it off with a real. He may fight me if I call him an underground legend, but a real underground legend, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who really go hard. But yeah, on the brass tacks, let's get down to business. Belichick did interview with the Falcons. John Harbaugh interviewed with the Falcons. Belichick actually today we're shooting on what's today? Thursday, the 18th. Belichick actually got called in today for another interview, so that's a good sign if you want to get the ball rolling. If you want Belichick, you know what I'm saying. Anytime you call a nigga in for a second interview, it's pretty big, significant. And the fact that they gave Ryan Neeson, our defensive coordinator, they gave him permission to start, you know what I'm saying, shopping around and shit like that. Well, getting shopped around, getting opportunities from other teams, and that's usually because whichever coach they're about to bring in is going to bring in his own staff. So the niggas who's already there really need to probably start finding another job. But, and not a crazy thing, but I know people are ready for us to sign somebody as a head coach. It won't happen for a couple weeks, and it's only because of the rules of the NFL, you know what I'm saying, the Rooney Rule. So the Rooney Rule said, if you don't know the Rooney Rules for the coach, who it means you have to interview two minorities or a woman coach. So until the Falcons do that, then they can't sign anybody as a head coach. They can't hire anybody as a head coach until they and we have it. I think we did Dwan Johnson, the digger from the Eagles. I think we did him, Brian Johnson, whatever his name is, Johnson. We did him from the Eagles, and we haven't done a second person yet, which is crazy that we got to interview. It's not crazy that we got to interview a black person, I guess. But it's just like a sympathy interview. I never understood the Rooney Rule. Like, I understand y'all got to interview. But unless it says you have to hire these niggas, then what's the point of the rule? Like, these niggas is just coming in for show. Like, don't waste my time. Like, it's all propaganda. This ranch on salad. I don't need to be here if you already know you're not gonna hire me. If you know you're not gonna hire me, then we don't even have to have the conversation. Like, I don't understand that. But and then hiring we gotta interview a woman. That's so crazy that the Rooney Rule says you gotta either interview 2 black people or a woman. Like, that's what we are equivalent to. You gotta either interview 2 black people or a woman. That's the Rooney Rule. And I mean, no disrespect to women. I understand, bro. If y'all want to coach football, if you think you know as much, like, that shit is just, I don't know, because y'all get sensitive on that field. I done seen some women fuck up some games, some women refs, and I'm not even trying to I know this is coming out. The last couple of weeks, I've been on some real cancel culture shit. Like, I done talked about everybody. But, nigga, I'm saying this shit that people are thinking. This shit needs to be said, bro. You don't want a woman in charge of pass interference. You don't, bro. You touched me. No, I didn't. Now we arguing. Now we arguing on the field. Now we arguing on the field. You don't want that, bro. I at least need to be an NFL ref. The qualifications should be 12 years minimum of football. Actual played football, not Madden, not flag. Actual, and look, it's crazy because up here at this spot I'm doing this podcast at right now, they got some women that come in and do a female flag football. If they heard this shit I'm saying, they try to fight me. Oh, they be hot. And I be listening to their podcast and I think them bitches don't know shit. It's the craziest thing. It's the craziest thing to me. It's the craziest thing to me. But that's neither here nor there. I'm sure my podcast ain't made it to their page yet. But I don't give a fuck, man. If it did, that mean we lit. Y'all hoes know I'm playing. Shut up. But anyway, man, that's hilarious to me that we got it. And then to say that 2 black people equals 1 woman, like, yeah, we got to do 2 black people or 1 woman. That's crazy as fuck. Like, 2 black people, you got to get a couple more black people equal up to this Caucasian lady we about to hire. Like, the rules are so crazy in the NFL, bro. It's so fucked up, bro. I shouldn't be watching this sport, but I love it. It's a really racist ass sport. It's like, when you really think about it, like, they got a rule. The NFL is so fucked up. They have a rule that makes people interview 2 black people, which means that it's a lot of teams that weren't gonna do it if you didn't make this rule. Nigga, there is a lot of teams that, like, the only reason I'm interviewing you, nigga, is because they made me. If I didn't have to, I wouldn't. Sheesh, that's tough. Boy. But yeah, here we are, just watching the sport, still giving money to it, still buying jerseys. I'm part of the problem. I'm part of the problem. I still go to the games. I buy chili cheese dogs, all that shit, bro. It's just wild when you think about it, though. When you think about it, they made a rule to make you niggas. Not even hire niggas, just interview them. The Rooney Rule don't even say you have to hire them. It just says you have to interview them. Like, you just have to have a meeting with 2 black people. Any 2, pick them. It don't matter which 2 you pick, or a woman, or if you want to avoid interviewing 2 black people, interview a girl, and you have to. That shit is sick. And they think the Rooney Rule is a positive thing. That shit is sick. That is sick, bro. That is sick. That wasn't even in my bulletin point. That just came to me. But anyway, with that being said, that's why we won't be hiring a coach for the next 2 weeks, because we have to go through the interviewing process of 2 black people and or a woman. So But yeah, I did see it, man. If we get Belichick, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I know people are saying the last 3 years he hasn't drafted well, hasn't picked a good quarterback and things of that nature. He doesn't have to do a lot of drafting here. All he got to do is get the quarterback right. All he has to do is get the quarterback right. That could be via trade with Justin Fields. That could be in the draft, Michael Penix. Please, Lord forbid, Bo Nix. But it could be, you know what I'm saying, Jaden Daniels, something like that. Man, but either way, that's all he has to get because everything else is in place on this team. And I'm anxious. I ain't gonna say excited because last year I was excited. When I first started this podcast, I was excited about Falcon football. Now I'm just anxious to see. I want to know what's gonna happen. I want to be surprised. So that's where we are right now. But in other news, man, because I don't want to really spend too much time on the Falcons because we're not playing football right now, and there's actually some teams that are playing football right now that deserve to be talked about. But you know who ain't playing football right now? Them Cowboys. That shit is hilarious, bro. The Cowboys, all year, all these, which is every year since 1996, all these niggas said this is their best opportunity to win a Super Bowl. The Cowboys look so pathetic against the Packers. Down 27-0 before the half. Like, did y'all know it was a game that day? Like, what the fuck were y'all doing? Dak, and I love when Dak fuck up because I got a little bitch that I used to fuck with and she used to fuck with him. So I love whenever he fails. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want him to be miserable on the field. So, mission accomplished. Dak looked like shit. The defense, which was supposed to be a top 10 defense, looked like shit. Yeah, I'm saying they didn't have nothing for Jordan Love, which is crazy. I think some people not considering the fact that Matt LaFleur, who's the coach of the Packers, and Dan Quinn, who's the coach of the defensive coach of the Cowboys, they both were in Atlanta, and I think Matt LaFleur learned a lot from Dan Quinn, as evident in the game. It's beautiful to see when the Cowboys lose, man. The Cowboys is like that bitch who thinks she can do better without you, and you know she can't, and you just waiting on her to fail. Like, and every relationship she has gets progressively worse. Like, the last nigga went to jail. The nigga after that gave her a kid and left her. Like, it's so beautiful to see this bitch fail. Like, you know what I'm saying? The Cowboys are that bitch, bro. Like, they swear they can do so good that they don't need nobody, that this day year, you know what I'm saying, they gonna be so prosperous. No, it's not. No, it's not, bro. No, it's not. Y'all are ass, bro. Y'all are ass. Y'all are pathetic. I came on this show last week and I gave y'all credit, bro. I actually said y'all would only lose on the road. I didn't think y'all was gonna do that. I didn't think y'all was. It's so crazy to me. I don't know why niggas go for them. Like, not niggas outside of Dallas. Why? It's niggas who ain't never been to Dallas going for these Cowboys. Never seen them win in life. All they know is it's niggas that ain't heard of the city of Arlington, but going for the Dallas Cowboys. It's the craziest thing to me. Niggas who ain't never been outside of 285. I'm a Cowboy fan. For fucking what? For fucking what? For what? What have they done? I can see, like, I can understand. Like, I know some bandwagoner niggas and some bandwagoner females that like the Chiefs or that like the Patriots. But I understand. Like, I think it's lame, but I understand. I know some niggas who like the Warriors. And they'll swear up and down, I like the Warriors with Monte Ellis. No, you didn't. No, you did, because nobody did. Nobody. The only niggas who like the Warriors with Monte Ellis is niggas in Oakland, and it was only half of them. Nobody liked the Patriots before Tom Brady. Nobody liked the Chiefs. Niggas wasn't just Chiefs fans. Bitches talking about I've been with the Patriots. No, bitch, no, you wasn't. Bitch, no, you wasn't. You didn't even know them folks. Who was the quarterback before? I know. You don't know, bitch. You ain't about to just tell me, oh, I was a Drew Bledsoe fan. No, the fuck you wasn't, bitch. No, the fuck you wasn't. But so I understand why people like those teams, though. I get it. Like, bandwagon is a thing. It exists. But it's niggas who was born in 91, 1990, 1992, 93, ain't never seen, can't visibly remember a Cowboys Super Bowl. Can't visibly remember it. But yet and still love these niggas. I brought a nigga on the show, Nav Green. He ain't but like a year or two older than me. This nigga adores the Cowboys. Ain't never seen him win a championship. He had to be like 5 when they won their last championship. Like, what the fuck are you cheering for these niggas for? Like, I know plenty of comedians. Like, if you're from Dallas, I get it. That's your team. Like, that's why I love Atlanta. But to niggas who is from Atlanta and who go out your way to find a loser squad, like, nigga, you don't have to go that far. We're here. We need more support. You can support this franchise right here in your own city, bro. You don't got to go all the way to Dallas for that shit. It's a team that will lose in the first round right on Northside Drive. You hear me talking to you? This is serious. Hey, check the audio, because whenever I get the rolling, the audio get the bullshit. Okay, because whenever it get too good, the audio just be like, fuck it. That is crazy that niggas would travel out their way to go find another sorry team. My homeboy right now, he a Knicks fan. I can't understand it for the life of me. This nigga from Savannah. Like, what the how the fuck? I like the colors. Bitch. Yeah, apparently orange and blue is his thing. Apparently orange and blue is just what does it for him. What the fuck wrong with these niggas, man? Shit is crazy, man. Who else went down this? Oh, Philly. Philly, what the fuck were y'all doing this weekend? What the fuck were y'all? Y'all lost to Baker? Y'all lost to Progressive? Y'all folks, and the NFC East, man, y'all held true to y'all reputation, man. I know niggas talked a lot of shit about the NFC South this year, but the NFC East definitely looked like the NFC least in the playoffs, man. It was very sad to watch how y'all crumbled this weekend. To let Baker Mayfield throw for 337 yards on y'all is just utterly disrespectful. I don't know if Baker Mayfield had 337 yards on the season. Y'all let him get that. Y'all definitely let him get that in the first quarter, man. It's wild, man. It's wild. But in all seriousness, though, Baker did win 5 of his last 6 regular season games, and then he won the playoff games. So 6 out of his last 7. They are hot. And one thing about playoff football, man, is any given Sunday, and you only got to win 3 to get to that Super Bowl. I remember Eli's first run. He got hot at the right time. And if you get hot at the right time, anything. I'm not saying Baker's about to win a Super Bowl or nothing like that. I'm just saying you don't want to catch a team while you cold and they hot going into the Super Bowl. And being at home plays a difference. Like, I mean, it's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit that goes into it. You know what I mean? Like, if a team is rolling, like what? If they're clicking, and not only that, Tampa Bay lost to Philly earlier in the year. So they already seen y'all. They know how y'all coming. And y'all are in a rut. Like, Jalen Hurts and them are in a serious rut right now. They got a lot of shit to figure out. Fans throwing popcorn at Nick Sirianni while he walking off the field and shit. It's crazy. I doubt they fire Sirianni, though. I wouldn't fire no. Like, Dan Quinn got an extra 4 years here after the Super Bowl. We couldn't just fire him the year after. Like, because we lost in the first round the next year after the Super Bowl. The Falcons did. And that's what Nick Sirianni did. Man, I mean, I wouldn't just – a nigga just was in the Super Bowl last year. So I wouldn't fire Nick Sirianni. You got to give him a chance. Give him one more chance to get it right. Because the pieces are there. As bad as their defense looked these last 5 games, all the names are there. All the names are. On paper, this is a 6 squad. On paper. I don't know if Jason Kelsey is retiring. He already got a ring, though. So, you know what I'm saying? It's easy to retire when you already got a ring and you in the locker room, you know what's going on and shit. Like, you can see these folks may not be going in the direction you want. It was rumblings about it. They did drop a report, but he said that was false. He hasn't made up his mind yet. So we'll see what direction they go in. Who else lost this? That Matt Stafford, man, I had them Rams. Hey, players fuck up. But I was only wrong by 1 point. I was only wrong. And I feel like that's a win. If I said the Rams was going to win and they lost 24-23, I kind of won. Look at it how you want to look. Now, if you lost money, now that's different. I'm sorry. But I did tell y'all niggas not to bet with me. Only one I told y'all to bet with me on was the for sure. I had a for sure lock for y'all. That was the Chiefs and the goddamn Tua. I told y'all Tua was going to be like shit in cold weather, and that holds true. The nigga from Hawaii, I don't know what y'all expect from Tua. He's from Hawaii. He can't play in Kansas City. It was negative 10 degrees. This nigga is from Honolulu. And then he went to college in Alabama. These two are the hottest places in the world. Like, not technically, but shit, nigga. Alabama in July, it's got to be top 5. It ain't no way Alabama in July ain't top 5. Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, all three of them, top 5 hottest place. I know they're the hottest place I've ever been in my life. Georgia in July, Mississippi in July. Like, see, Tua come from, like, Tua know what a heat monkey is. Like, you ever seen a heat monkey? Like, that's what Tua, when them little waves come up out the street, it look like the street cooking. Yeah, that's where Tua from. You want this nigga to go play in negative 10-degree weather. That's dead. That's dead. So that was the only lock I had for y'all. Everything else was debatable. But Detroit game was a good game. Jared Goff, you know what I'm saying? They did enough. They did enough. And they coming in. I'm happy for Detroit. I'm happy for the city. Because I don't want nobody feeling what we feel. Like, I know they say misery loves company, but that shit is really lame. If you can be happy, find you some happiness, bro. I won't hold you back just because my team sucks. You shouldn't go, nigga, it comes with, like, I do want teams to be bad, but shit, nigga, Detroit ain't won a playoff game since 92. Like, come on, it's time. Y'all deserve that. Y'all deserve that. Even if y'all go home next week, who y'all play next week? Is it, Tampa Bay and Detroit? That's going to be a good one. Two quarterbacks who were shunned from their previous. Baker Mayfield been shunned from several teams. They got a clip of Baker Mayfield going around when he was playing practice squad D-line for Carolina Panthers last year. You know how degrading that is as a quarterback? They got you in 3-point stands. Like, that's, oh my gosh, that's horrible. And Jared Goff, you know what I'm saying, they traded him because they said he couldn't get over the hump. They said we need a quarterback who can get over the hump. And he just beat that nigga who they said was the quarterback who can get them over the hump. So these two niggas who both have chips on their shoulders, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't, I dare say, I can't even tell you whose chip is bigger. Because Jared Goff, when you get sent to Detroit, nigga, that's exile. That's exile. They thought they was writing you off. And what Geno Smith said, we ain't right back though. Like, nigga, yeah. So, I mean, both of these niggas, this is going to be a competitive game. And the one thing that's going to make the game very interesting is both of these quarterbacks can fuck up, and these are two defenses that are really, really good. Tampa Bay, I don't know which defense is better, honestly, because they got a lot of pieces on both sides, man. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see that game. If I just had to make a prediction right now, my real prediction is Baker is going to fuck around and be Baker at some point. But the only thing, I can't say that because Jared Goff can fuck around and be Jared Goff. The worst football game we could ever see is Jared Goff and Baker Mayfield decide to be who they really are on the same day. Oh, that'll be a low-scoring game. Oh, it'll be about 7 picks. Oh, who can I take right now? I'm going to go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Detroit. I'm gonna tell you why. Detroit's at home. Tampa Bay has to travel. Detroit has a running game. Both teams have a running game, but I like Jahmyr Gibbs a little better than Rashard Rice. The Eagles did find a way to keep Mike Evans off the ball. Like, he only had 47 yards last week. I think Detroit can duplicate that just by picking up what they did. And that home field advantage is a lot. It can rattle Baker. I saw Baker get rattled here. I seen it. So, yeah, I'm saying I'm going to go with Detroit. Don't bet on it. I need to see 2 up-downs. Like I say, need to see 2 up-downs, 2 series from each team. But as of right now, we're going Detroit. What else happened? Who else won? C.J. Stroud looked like a motherfucking baller, man. Hey, I know people say, you know what I'm saying, drafting a quarterback won't change the franchise. Shit. Tell that to C.J. This nigga look like, and I told y'all last week, I love being right. I love, it feels good. It feels good when you can look a nigga dead in the eye and be like, nigga, I told you. Last week I said CJ, I knew he was the one when he almost beat Georgia. And he's been doing nothing but proving me right. He went in there and put belt to ass on Cleveland Browns last week. It was ugly what he did to them. The crazy part is Deshaun Watson, bro. I'm telling you, this nigga is, he should be studied. He should be studied. The way he got away with 230 M's, bro, he should be studied, bro. It's beautiful, man. So C.J. Stroud, man, coming in the next week, he's playing free. and it's scary to play a nigga that's free who's not scared out there because he don't have nothing to lose. When you playing a nigga with nothing to lose, it's dangerous, especially when you got a lot to lose. And Lamar Jackson has a lot to lose. Lamar Jackson is on a run right now. I think he's like 1-3 in the playoffs. He may win MVP this year. He probably will, but that shit don't mean shit until you do something in the playoffs. And this is the year he has to prove it. And it's gonna be a lot of talk about Lamar Jackson if he don't win against a rookie QB, especially having the number 1 seed in the AFC. You had the bye week. You can't lose that first one out the gate. Can't. So I'm not only predicting that Baltimore wins. I'm actually really, really going for them for the sake of Lamar Jackson, because one thing I would say is CJ is young. He's a rookie. He'll have more opportunities. Lamar needs this one. So, yeah, I'm going Ravens with that one. And like I say, they're at home. Game of the fucking weekend. Coming up, Bills versus Chiefs. And Josh Allen talks all that shit about goddamn what it'll be like if they played the Bills at home. If they played the Chiefs at home, instead of always having to go to Arrowhead, we about to find out. One crazy stat, little known fact. This is gonna be Pat Mahomes' This is gonna be Pat Mahomes' first ever playoff game on the road. He has 15 playoff games. All of them have been at home, besides the Super Bowl, which is neutral stadiums. Neutral fields. But that's crazy. You know how good you got to be in the AFC? You know how dominant you got to be in the AFC to dominate it so long where you get home field advantage every year? Every year you never had to go on the road? That's sick. So I can't wait to see. How he does on the road. I don't think it's gonna be any different. I'm taking the Bills to win the game simply because the Chiefs are really struggling on offense. They had it easy with Tua because Tua got all the issues. But damn, the Chiefs could have had 50 if niggas could have caught the ball. And so I'm gonna take the Bills. I think they really hunting. They hunting right now. They're hunting the Chiefs. That's who they gunning for. So I'm excited to see that one too, man. It's a lot going on, man. What else going on in this world, man? My fault, yeah. I got Uber Eats coupons coming in. Yeah, buddy. Oh, man. On to the next thing, though, man. I know y'all been watching that basketball, man. I tell y'all all the time, man, this is my favorite time of the year. That basketball heating up, man. We right in the middle. That trade deadline coming up. Trade deadline. Well, before the trade deadline, All-Star break. Who you got? Who the guards going to the All-Star in the East?
Trey and
Dang.
Trey number 2.
I know Trey number 2. Trey is number 2 in voting. Who number 1? Tyrese number 1. So who doesn't go? Because there's got to be some snubs. Because Dame Lillard's going.
Is Maxey in it?
Maxey? Is he? I mean, after the first 2, it don't really matter because the rest is coaching. So does Maxey make it? If Trey and Tyrese get voted in, do the coaches pick Maxey? Over Dame? Over Damian Lillard? Over Jalen Brunson? Over Donovan Mitchell? In the East. Donovan played for Cleveland. I don't know if Maxey goes, brother. I don't know if Maxey goes. Like I say, bro, it only matters. The first 2 is the only one. Yeah, the first 2 is, and that's Trey and Tyrese. I don't know if Maxey goes. I don't know. I can't say that with a straight face. It gets tough. It gets tricky. That's why I love this time of year.
Well, what about Boston? I forgot about Boston.
Yeah, they forwards though. They forwards.
Okay, right.
Yeah, Jalen and Jason Tatum. They forwards, and Drew not going. Does DeMar DeRozan go? Does LaMelo Ball go? Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. It gets sticky in that East. It gets sticky. Maxey ain't just no guaranteed in. Maxey ain't no guaranteed in like that. That East, it gets hard. It gets tricky. It gets tricky. So I would say because it's how many can they pick? How many guards can they pick? It's 4 guards altogether. It's 4 guards altogether? Yeah, on the East. It's 4 guards. Hold on, look it up. I'm about to look it up. Yeah, but I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. The first 2 is the only 2 that matter because they're the only 2 that started. After the starters, the rest is coaching. The rest is coach votes. So do the coaches vote Maxey in? That's what I'm asking you because we already know Maxey's not starting. He ain't starting over Trey or Tyrese. That's your backcourt. That's your backcourt. And if Tyrese still hurt, then it's gonna be Dame Lillard and Trey. And then, so on the bench, it's positionless. So I don't know. Maxey definitely doesn't go if it's positionless. Not over, because then you got to throw in everybody else who does it, all the forwards who don't start on the East. Because who's the starting 5? Who's the starting 5 for the East? Giannis, Joel, Tatum, Tyrese, Trey. That's your starting 5. Maxey doesn't make it. Because Jimmy Butler wants to go. Jaylen Brown wants to go. Dame wants to go. Donovan wants to go. They got, Bam. Bam wants to go. Julius. Maxey can make it. He can. He can be the last pick. It's possible. If it's positionless, it's possible. Because I'd take Maxey over. So the next after Joel, Giannis, and Tatum, they have Butler, Brown, Porzingis, Adebayo, Paolo, Banchero, and Julius Randle and Mikal Bridges. That's for the forwards. I'd take Maxey over Jimmy Butler because Jimmy Butler ain't played this season. I'd take Maxey over. I ain't taking Maxey over Jaylen Brown, but I'd take him over Porzingis. I'd take him over Bam as well. Maxey going to his first All-Star game. I predict it right here. Tyrese Maxey is going to his first All-Star game. There you have it. A next-to-blow prediction. The West get tricky too. Ooh. Y'all lucky Ja hurt, because he'll fuck it up for everybody. It'd be some niggas upset because they ain't going. Who they starters? LeBron, Jokic, Kevin Durant, Luka, Steph. That's a 6 starting 5. Who doesn't make it? Let me see. Anthony Edwards makes it. Does Kyrie make it?
I don't think so, man. It's popular.
It's not popular. It's coach vote. I don't think Kyrie goes. Does Wemby go? I say Wemby goes. I say Wemby has to go. Wemby has to go. As a rookie. Who's the last rookie? I think it may have been Blake Griffin. Last rookie to play in the All-Star game. I want to say it was Blake Griffin. I could be wrong. Does Booker goes. Booker goes, without a doubt. Booker goes. Easy. No, the fuck he's not. No, he's just not going. Jamal Murray's not making the All-Star team. No. Fuck no. Fuck no. Over who? He's never made an All-Star team. He'll continue to never make an All-Star team. Fuck no. I don't think so. Look it up. He ain't no All-Star. He's really good. If they was going by playoffs, he'd be an All-Star. Yeah, but he's not. Yeah, he's not an All-Star. He's not even in the running. Never made an All-Star team. Never made an All-Star team in his life. Maybe in college or something. I don't know. Church league. I made an All-Star team in church league. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. He go crazy. He the MVP. Hell, over who? Because now notice the starters I said. LeBron, Jokic, Kevin Durant, Luka, Curry. I didn't say AD. I said Durant. That's the starter. LeBron, Jokic, Durant, Luka, Steph. That's the starting five. Both the Clippers are gonna be out there. Kawhi and Paul George are gonna make the All-Star team. Anthony Davis is making the All-Star team. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has to make the All-Star team. Anthony Edwards has to make the All-Star team. Booker, now it comes down to, this is where it gets tricky. It gets tricky. Victor, Chet, because I like Chet. Victor, Chet, Sabonis, De'Aaron Fox, Kyrie, Devin Booker, James Harden.
I know. I was wondering what you were going to say about James Harden.
He's last because he's third option. They can't get a Clippers 3. Unless you just number one seed. They can't get a Clippers 3.
His first one
Who?
that he didn't make.
Who, James Harden?
He's been on it. That'll be the first time he didn't make it.
No, I don't think he was making it with Brooklyn. Yeah. I don't think he was making it with Brooklyn. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know. But let me see. They got Austin Reeves on here. He not going. Now, Sanguine from Houston, I am a huge fan of him. Oh, it gets tough. Because how many can they pick all together? That's what we need to know. That's what we need. Let's go from there. Google that for me. How many players on the All-Star? I Google it. Apple, I keep telling y'all, I need a sponsor. $12. Okay. So LeBron, Jokic, Kevin Durant, Steph, Luka. That's 5. Boom. So we got to pick 7 more. I got Anthony Davis, Kawhi Leonard, Anthony Edwards. That's 3. Shea. That's 4. Who? Devin Booker. It come down to Paul George, Victor, Chet, De'Aaron Fox, Kyrie, James. It's a lot of niggas left off. It's a lot of niggas left off, but it's some snubs on the way. And I know who gonna get snubbed because he always gets snubbed. That boy Paul George is not gonna make the All-Star team. He's not gonna make the All-Star team. As good of a year as he's having, bro, they always snub him. So it's gonna be unfortunate because Devin Booker has to go. I feel like Devin Booker has to go. Oh, personally for me, if it comes down to Devin Booker or Paul George, give me Paul George. For shit show. And they number 4 in the West. And they done won 17 out of their last 20? Like they on a fucking roll right now. If it was up to me, Paul George, he wouldn't start, but he'd be the 6th. He'd be the 7th man after Kawhi. 8th man after Kawhi and AD. 9th man after Kawhi, AD, and Anthony Edwards. Shea. Ooh, I said Shea, but I included him in the 12. That last spot came down to, like I said, it came down to Shea was in my, because he averaging 32. Like, he has to go. He's in MVP talks. It comes down to not Shea. It comes down to Paul George, De'Aaron Fox, Devin Booker, Victor, Chet, Sabonis, Kyrie Irving.
Paul George ain't gonna make it. I think it could go somewhere. I think they go with Fox, man. But that's too many. No, he ain't got enough. Well, he's a 2.
Who, Fox? He a 1, but who gives a fuck? It's an All-Star game.
Don't they balance it? They don't balance it out.
They don't give a fuck. Not on that bench. It's coach's pick.
Man, I take Fox over George.
Let me just tell you what you doing though. Let me just tell you what you giving up. Because it's gonna be tough for Paul George to make the All-Star team this year. As great of a year as he's having, I would love to hear his insight on this. Paul George right now is averaging 24, 6, and 4. Whew. Damn. Harden averaging a lot of assists. That's how that is. He averaging like 9 assists. But De'Aaron Fox is averaging 28, 4, and 6. But Paul George is the second option. Kawhi's the first option. He's the first option. If Paul George was the first option, he'd be averaging that. He's doing that within the system. I have Russell Westbrook and James Harden. I'm just saying that's sick. The fact that he can find 25 points to get with Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, and Russell Westbrook all touching the ball, and niggas like Norman Powell out there wanting they touches, and Terrence Mann wanting they touches. That's tough. That's tough. Oh, against Denver. Who was they playing? No, it wasn't Denver. Was it Denver? Somebody, because he hit the shimmy on the little nigga. Damn, who the OKC. That's OKC. Because he was busting Dort ass. He was busting Dort ass. It was OKC. He was on one. He was on a burner. He had like 28, and in the second half, some shit like that. Yeah. That's what you leaving off the All-Star game. It's tough. I'm glad I don't have to pick, because somebody gonna be upset. Devin Booker young. Snub him one time. Let him feel it. That's what I suggest. And because y'all niggas is 9th in the West. Like, does record come in? They got to put something. Where do we determine it at? Where do we break the barrier? Like, it got to be some. He could get snubbed. He could get snubbed. They've been with it lately, but he could get snubbed. Y'all started off rocky, and nigga, with his time, not with his time, but as of right now, while they're voting, y'all are 9th in the West.
And the Clippers is what?
4th. It's Minnesota. Minnesota, which means Anthony Edwards has to go. He got the number 1 record in the West. Gotta go. Number 2 is OKC. Gotta go. He got the number 2 record in the West. Number 3 is Denver. Jokic starts. The Clippers are 4th. I think either the Clippers are 4th and the Kings are 5th, or the Kings are 4th and the Clippers are 5th. Let me see. Let me see.
Ranking got to say something, especially if you got 2 people coming off the squad.
Clippers 4th, Pelicans 5th. And niggas ain't even say nothing about Zion.
Or the other boy.
Brandon Ingram. He's not going. Everybody likes Brandon. He's not going this year. The Kings are 6th. The Mavs 7th, so Kyrie can't go. Suns 8th. The Lakers 10th. The Lakers 10th and 80, and it's AD. LeBron's gonna start. LeBron's starting, so he's solidified. AD gotta go though. AD's been going bananas this year. I don't see how he can't go. It's fucking Steph that shouldn't go. He 12th. It's fucking Steph. Victor 15th. So he make it. He's having a hell no. I don't want to see no nigga who's not even jumping and dunk. I like short niggas dunking. Yeah, I like short niggas dunking. That impressed me. You 6'9", you supposed to dunk. Be my height and dunk. Yeah, be my height and dunk. So, sheesh. That All-Star vote get tough, y'all. That All-Star vote is getting tough. We'll pick it back up next week on that, just to see how the vote is going and shit. Cause I am interested. But as of right now, I got Paul George may get snubbed, and I hate to say it for him. I hate to say it for my homeboy Germs too. He's his biggest fan. But Trey, Devin Booker shouldn't make it. Let me tell you what you're saying. Shouldn't make it. That's the play-in spot though. 26, 5, and 8. But niggas ain't played all year together neither though. Bradley Beal ain't played. When Bradley play, I don't play. When I play, Kevin Durant don't play. Kevin Durant really the only consistent one over there. It's tough. It's very tough. People definitely getting snubbed. People's definitely getting snubbed, man. It's Trey just went. What's that? I'm listening.
How Trey, with the record the Hawks got, I know he got snubbed before though. That's the fuck up.
Trey always gets snubbed.
I know he always gets snubbed. So you think this is he voted it?
Yeah, the fans voted Trey this year. That's the fan vote. Trey probably would get snubbed again if it wasn't for the fans.
Right, I agree. Okay.
He probably would get snubbed again, which is crazy. They snubbing 28 and 12. Like that's what they want to snub. Like, but I mean, I understand. The Hawks do suck though. The Hawks are very. Hey, and remember I told niggas first. You hear trade rumors coming up about Trey and DeJounte. Bro. I love being right, bro. I love being right, niggas. We about to blow this shit up now. Slink, what's his name? I think it's Slink. No, Slink quit. Slink quit. Travis Slink quit. It's Landry Fields. Landry Fields came out and said that everybody is available except Trey and Jalen Johnson. I wonder who could have predicted that. I wonder who could have told y'all he was gonna be godly. But anyway, I don't know what we're gonna do. All summer, all they kept talking about was Pascal Siakam. Pascal, we're gonna get Pascal. Pascal has been traded. And not only has he been traded, they said they didn't want to pull the trigger on getting Pascal because they didn't know if he was going to sign a long-term contract. They said they didn't know if he wanted to be in Atlanta. As soon as he got to Indiana, he said he's looking to renew his contract. Now, if a nigga is willing to live in Indiana, he'd be willing to live in Atlanta. Y'all just not trying hard enough, bro. So I don't know what. So when they say we about to trade, everybody's available, that doesn't necessarily mean we about to try to get better to me. That seriously, that means we about to try to blow this shit up and rebuild. That's what I'm getting from this. That's what I'm getting. I'm not getting we going to look for a superstar. I'm not getting we got our eyes on somebody. Because who the fuck else is even out there? Who's out there for the Hawks to get? This is another wasted season. Trey, I heard DeMarcus Cousins out there telling you, you know what I'm saying, go to another team and shit like that. I wonder who the fuck told you that first. Like, I ain't tell you to go to L.A. Like, I got your jersey on, bro. I got you. I got to record it. It's all good. It's on film. I've been said that shit, Trey. Nigga, I got you. I'm going to support you regardless, bro. Because I know sometimes shit is unbearable, bro. God ain't going to put more than you can handle. He's telling you to go to L.A. Like, God may not want you here, bro. Because, nigga, it's not a good situation. This is not a winning team right now. You know what I'm saying? We are struggling with teams that are sorry. We lost to the Pistons. Not the Pistons, the Wizards. Which is just we lost to the Wizards, which is the same as the Pistons, except they're in Washington. That's the only difference between the Pistons and the Wizards. We lost to them by 20. Indiana just got our number, which is crazy that I'm saying that. Like, they have our number. Like, that's all the announcer kept saying. They got our number. A lot of teams got our number. Apparently, our number is written on the bathroom stall somewhere. Every team in the NBA has our fucking number. Where are we leaving it? Are we just leaving it? Who is putting the Hawks number online for all these teams to just have their number? It's the craziest thing. Oh, the Indiana Pacers got their number. The Wizards just got their number. Where is our number at? What is it? Let me call these niggas. Can I talk to them? Can we change the number? Can we block people? What number is this? Is it a 404 number? Like, this is horrible. The Kings just got their number. Every time they see the goddamn Spurs, it's a battle. They just got their number. What is the number? What's the number here? What is the number here, dog? This shit is wild. This shit is wild. It's really a bad state in Atlanta basketball right now, bro. Like, because we don't have no plan. We don't have no direction. It's just... We just out there. We just running and breathing. We got 12 Tony Snells on the court. We just running and breathing. I just really know that. We got Quinn Snyder. He don't know what the fuck he doing. This nigga ain't never won shit. This shit is crazy, bro. It's crazy right now. But I can't wait to see what's coming up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be up here too much more longer, man. I had fun with y'all today. This is actually a really good episode. Did it skip on us any? We got the volume? Cool. Last night, LeBron was playing, he was playing Dallas. At the same time he was playing Dallas, his son, Bronny, was playing Arizona. They got their ass whooped. Bronny got their ass whooped. Bronny. And niggas, it's funny. It's so funny to me, bro, because niggas keep talking about Bronny this and Bronny that, and Bronny shouldn't go to the NBA. I'm telling y'all, Bronny is going to the NBA. I don't care how bad he fucking looks on that court. Bronny is going to the NBA. Niggas be like, how can he go and he that sorry? Like, the league can't do that. Yeah, I said even Jordan's sons, they go to the NBA. Hey, man. Yeah, they was real bad, but have you ever heard of a nigga called Thanasis Antetokounmpo? Giannis' little brother. This nigga may be the worst nigga. He lets me know nepotism is. If you in social studies and you want to learn what nepotism is, look at Thanasis Antetokounmpo. So don't tell me don't tell me Bronny ain't got a chance. Everybody in LeBron's family has a chance if Thanasis is still in the league. He got a ring. Thanasis got a ring. He is on the team strictly. He's on the team strictly for motivational purposes, man. That's the only thing he's on the team for. So Bronny could be a first round pick if Thanasis is in the league. If Thanasis is in the league. Not Josh Smith. J.R. Smith's little brother was in the league. Chris Smith. Nobody even knows him. It was actually in J.R. Smith's contract that you got to sign my little brother too when he was with the Knicks. Check it out. J.R., if I'm lying, comment on it. Tell him I'm lying. I know I'm right. But yeah, so Bronny will be in the league next year. He'll be a one and done. It's gonna be crazy as fuck, man. It's gonna be crazy as fuck. But man, we wrapping up, man. Another episode 17. What's up?
How do you feel about LeBron? Do you think
How I feel about LeBron? Bronny? I feel he's all right. I mean, I don't think we would know him if LeBron wasn't his dad. He's a decent basketball. It's a lot of players in his class that are better than him, and it's evident every night. But I mean, it's a money grab. Like at the end of the day, I know we love the game, but it is about money at the end of the day, and that's gonna put a lot of ass. I mean, niggas will be standing up to see Bronny and Bron on the same court. So I think he's decent though. I'm not saying he's sorry. I'm not saying nothing like that. It is what it is at this point. He ain't the Boozer boys. Like Carlos Boozer's sons are dogs. He ain't them. He ain't Dennis Rodman's son. You know what I'm saying? He ain't Master P's son. Master P's son, what's his name? Mercy Miller? He a dog. Like it's some real dogs out there. You know what I'm saying? And I understand who Bronny is, but shit, nigga, it's some real dogs. But like I say, he will go to the league nonetheless. Nonetheless, man. But make sure y'all tune in to tune into the podcast, comment on YouTube. I don't know why the comments was off on my YouTube last week, but I'll make sure I have them right this week. It won't be no more confusion because I definitely love getting y'all comments and feedback and shit like that. Make sure y'all follow the podcast on Apple Podcasts. Follow the page on Instagram, Next2Ball Podcast. Make sure y'all shout me out, man. Shout me out, follow. Man, we went up last week, man. We went up. So we're going to keep going up. I love the feedback we getting and shit like that, man. And, man, this is our shit, bro. This is our shit. I appreciate everybody who been supporting me from the beginning. And I love doing this shit, man. We only going to get bigger from here. What else? Oh, yeah, comedy show next week, January 25th, K-Dub headliner. Other than that, man, I think that, DJ, spin that music, man. We out of here. Till next time, baby.
King God.
This for Atlanta, it's only one T and that shit, nigga tapping, we put you on grammar. Watch I hit it like Ronald Okoye with all of my chain when you put me on camera. Raising the standard, we going for banners, you know we still next to blow like a camera. I feel like Ritter and that in the city, my back to collapse, I'ma step up and scramble. Shot it too bad, I'ma pick her and roll. Call me Trey Young, how I get in my zone. Y'all think y'all lick, come and catch us at home. Drink if I get it, hold on, cause I'm taking it home, yeah. Put some respect on my city, we lit. Atlanta United, they loving my kicks. And Dion, we're here, we've been up ever since. From Buckhead to Vinings and back to the